My name is Ann Bond, and I have been following Jesus since about 10 years old when I was baptized. What I've heard is that out of your pain comes your passion. Back in 2007, I began a season that it just began very dark. I was married, and my first husband began to experience depression. It started slow, and then the depression began to spiral. On September 11th of 2007, I was sitting at my desk, and I got a phone call that there had been an accident. I can recall walking up to the room, and someone was sitting outside in a chair because he's on suicide watch. And I can remember looking in and looking over to his bed where he was laying, and he was propped up in bed, just weeping, his body just shaking, and seeing that pain. I can just remember looking at him and just saying, it just doesn't have to be like this. It didn't have to be this way. God has more. He used to say that his grandmother would tell him, this family doesn't air our dirty laundry. So nothing was ever shared. And there was such shame, remorse, regret. Roll forward a few months. Every day I went to work. Just not knowing what the day was going to hold. My husband called me at about 12:30, and it was a real quick, I love you. I'm like, I love you. Okay. So we said goodbye. I drove into the driveway about 3:45 and raised the garage and found him laying in the garage. He had shot himself. He had been gone for a while. Within 15, 20, 30 minutes, people from the school, people I worked with, friends, family had gathered around. It was just so amazing that after I found him, and it's just like his floodgates just opened. It was so incredibly powerful. The church was there for me. So when you look back on a time like that, a time that's so dark, but yet you can see God's love and his blessings just pour out on you like that. It's overwhelming, but my passion for what we're doing here at Valley View is to help others understand what hope is offered through Christ and what he's done for us, and the power of what he's done for us through the cross. That's what this ministry can do for the church. It's a discipleship small group ministry where you sit in a large group, you have worship time, and you'll hear a testimony or teaching. That's going to be about 45 minutes. And then you go into a small group, and it'll be all female or all male. This program, while it's designed in 12 steps, it actually facilitates a dialogue, if you will, between you and the Holy Spirit. What he can reveal to you and what he will reveal to you is beyond expectation. So intense, so insightful. When you talk about a new life and living free, and that burden is no longer yours to carry. I mean, truly, when I can think about living free and what that means, being able to say, God, this is no longer mine, this is yours. And to know that you've sought forgiveness, or you've asked for forgiveness. It's so freeing.